I've just received a call just some seconds ago. This morning, I have decided to just move out. No, I've had enough. I've had enough. And it's important now. I appreciate that. I appreciate the fact that it's important to have space. Okay, that is one. Now, what happened yesterday that triggered? I was willing actually to stay a bit longer. This month only. This month only. I said, let me just stay. Let me pay that 2,500 Kenyan shillings. Let me pay that 2,500 Kenyan shillings, and then afterwards, I'll figure out what will happen next. Okay, as I'm even looking forward to moving out at the end of the month. Now, at that time is when. Now, yesterday, my pals, we decided to just play some Euro Truck game. Some Euro Truck game. I say to myself, okay, let me just play and see, enjoy. It was at then almost at 9:30 p.m. That's when I decided to play a game with my pals. Now, while playing, someone was on the bed scrolling to, I left them actually, I don't know if I left them on the chair or even on the same bed scrolling. The moment I've decided to come to the table and I've decided to come to the table, I've decided to come to the table to play the game is when someone decides, okay, this is my best time to learn. Okay, fine. Now, I'm in full volume. Remember? Because I usually don't spend my entire day on the table. Like, I spend a very little time on the table, like doing my own things, because I leave the space to my former roommate. This is what happens. This is what happens. My guy here, actually I do that, and few times you'll see me on the table, like using the table, because I decided to just give someone space. Now, on a second thought, now let me just recall yesterday. See, my Nini is I am using Nini, and I think I've done this for the longest time. Now it has now become a nuisance to someone, the volume. I'm like, now you want me to reduce the volume, and you are the one who has come out of the Nini. You didn't want me to, like, we are in a competition. I'm on full volume and you are now not comfortable with that. You know what? I was planning to move out yesterday. Was it yesterday or even Thursday? Or something like that. I decided, not anymore. Let me just wait a bit longer. However, yesterday is when something was just triggered. I was like, no, I can't continue staying here. I honestly cannot continue to stay here. I think this is the best time to move, and I honestly did want so much to just pay the rent for this. We had agreed that on Saturday that I'm going to pay 2,500 shillings. Yeah, I don't have it. I don't have it right now. However, not that I could, it reached a point now. I cannot pay that one because I honestly don't enjoy this space and I cannot continue staying here. Okay? Now, see, we have no balance with anyone, or even there's no balance I have with anyone. Like, except for the gas. I said that I'm going to pay at some point. Right, not right now. Mr. Kulipa gas sai. That's what we agreed. It's something that I'm trying to, much as possible, to avoid thinking about it. And in fact, I'll even ignore it. Ignore. I wish I could not have come to this space. I've realized that I could. Anyway, it has brought me out of my comfort zone. That's what I'm happy about. Going to that place has brought me. And now the guy calls me just some seconds ago. Tells me, you need to pay, half of the rent. I'm like, now I want you to calculate the amount of days that I've stayed here and the amount that we agreed that we are going to be splitting each and every month. I am very sure that it has not reached. By the 22nd of this month is when it's supposed to be 6,000. Okay? 6,000 Kenyan shillings. Okay? And next month, I'm supposed now to pay 6 plus nini. On 22 is when I'm supposed to now add my 3,000. So that adds up to almost, all that. Now, I'm in a situation where the guy is just, I don't know, he's trying to ask himself, I've left him, and not in a bad way. I realize that we cannot continue staying together. He wants now the half of the rent that we agreed I'm going to pay this month. Okay? If that doesn't happen, then I'm not going to pick my things. Now, I don't know what no, there's something that is called collateral. Yeah? I'm now trying to figure out, okay, there are things that are left in that house. The mattress, there's mattress, there's a mattress, there is a chair, and there's a table. Those are the only things that are left in that house. However, I'm like, why don't you liquidate all these things that you have and sort out the things that you have? Okay, that will be adding up to 1,200 shillings. That will be adding up to 1,200 shillings. That will be adding up to 1,200 shillings. Look, the guy is trying to just use any means to get my money. In which I've discovered, I'm not going to get into that trap. Trust me, I'm going to get into a fight. not in a bad way. If I see that you are moving in a direction that seems it's not a nice one, I'll definitely do something. Now, let me refrain now from talking about. Now I've moved into Rebo, and I have my things out there. The mattress. Okay, I'm like, I go to that place and I tell him, you have a table and a chair, sell them, and you get the money. It is that simple. Like, it is that simple. Now, I'm trying to figure out where I can get money right now to pay the rent for the house that I'm currently. No, in fact, I'm not even bothered about the rent. I'm worried about when will I start now pursuing my my Excel, my Forex. Sit down, do the thing. Something that I'm trying to figure out. I need a table, I need a chair, I need everything else. I need everything else. I need everything else. I'm going to that house by the way, and I'm going to tell him, bro, if you want me to pay for the gas, I will pay for the gas. However, for the rent, I'm not paying anymore. I'm not living in this space anymore. The gas, you want it to be refilled, I can call the Nini right now. You want it to be refilled, I'll refill it for you. Yeah. Let me just make it simple, just like that. If you hold my things, fine, stay with them. Because I've got the end of the bargain. Like, I'm the owner of the end. Like, I'm holding. Why am I talking about this? It irks me. It irritates me. Because clearly I cannot do anything. Now, I saw is it a quote? If don't join a table that you can easily turn. Like, don't ask a space for a table. Oh, don't look for a chance to a table that you cannot. Okay, if you can easily turn the table, don't ask a space for it. Because you have more power than you go to the table that you cannot easily turn. That's why you're gonna benefit. Anyway, I don't know. I need a new mattress, by the way. I need a new mattress. The old one is gone. It's gone. I now need a new table. A new chair, a new mattress. Rent to be paid. I don't know where the money is going to come from. However, I trust my sources. My source. It's not sources, it's a source. Let me disconnect from now everything that has happened today, because I really wanted to stay a bit longer, but I can't. I honestly can't. I can't. Like, I'll try as much as possible, but things will just remain the same. Anyway, I have now 1600 shillings. Now, remember I placed some trades yesterday. I placed trades at the wrong time. My goodness. it was such a, I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't know. But I placed the Nini at the wrong time. I placed my trades at the wrong time. Actually, I don't know why I woke up at that morning. But however, I don't know what this holds. I don't know what this holds. I am. Is it I am praying? Not I am praying. I am. Now the trades are still pending because the market was closed. It usually freezes. The Nini usually freezes. In fact, I was wondering the other day. Let me actually talk about this. Just about the thing. I was wondering if anything happens, will I be able to? How will I handle the chair and table and everything that is in this house? Like, will I carry them? So let's say a strike has happened and we have been told to go home. Will I be able to? How will I deal with the table and even the chair? Something that I'm like, what will I do? I think this is a good way of disposing those things. Okay, not in a bad way. Like, they'll just be a bother. Let me just let them go. Let someone else have them. You'll have some others. You'll have some others. Yeah, you'll have more. You'll have more. So, why don't you give it? Yeah, you'll figure out a way. Plus, if I go to that place, there's a likelihood that either way I will win. Yeah, I might win the war but I'm winning the whole thing, the whole warfare. Yeah, I'm winning the battle. Yeah, you want to think? You stay with them. You'll have done me a great favor of disposing them. I was thinking of how I can liquidate this. I found out a way. It's you. I'm going to stay with them. Thank you for hosting the things. Yeah, it's good. Do your calculations right. But at this juncture, I just wanted to do the right thing. I was in the wrong space, and I needed to be in the right one. Anyway. Okay, this thing is just... I'm trying as much as possible to not think about it. I'm going to the library and do something. If it is doing something, what can bring me income right now? I know it is... I don't know. I just don't know. However, I'm thinking twice about this. I am thinking twice about this. No, I'm not going to, it's okay. It's okay to do what you're required to do. Okay, you're the only person that I've tried to be good to. I end up to be a bad person. If you want to stay with my things, good for you. Mwambie mwenye utahost akufanyie favor. Oh, I enjoy it. I'm trying to think of what I will tell them. Right now, yeah, I don't know where I'm going to get this money. Okay, I don't need to worry. I don't know why I'm worried about things. I'm worried about what do I need to do right now so as to get that money. Let me not think about anything now. So I got liquid. Okay, I placed a trade that is holding my my two my no I sent 3,000 to back up those trades that I was holding yesterday. So almost all my money that I've used for that matter. So I'm left with nothing. Today I just found out that I have almost due to is it $20? Okay, I had almost $13 in my account that is withdrawable. However, the total amount is almost 20. The margin plus the trade, $20. If you add this one, it will add up to almost. Mattress I'm going to tell them the mattress is 2,000 Kenyan shillings. The table, you might add have I paid you? Yeah, I have paid you. Good for you. Me, I'm out. Don't bother me. Me, I don't want to be. There's a way you can come to me in a certain way and be like, oh, so this is how you want to come. Then I'm gonna give you the real dose. The real dose. Because I can be a bad person if you ask for it. Not that I didn't want to. In fact, I was to move out yesterday. Okay, before 15th. Was it before 15th? That today is 15 by the 15th March. I don't know if you remember me saying this, but I said me before 15 I will have figure out how I will move out. So I don't know where to see I don't see that happening today. Where I will sleep, I don't know. However, I'll use the library to the maximum, because there's internet there. In this apartment that I'm currently living in, there's Wi-Fi called Connect, and this Connect is crazy. I cannot depend on it. I have to depend on my internet or even my cellular data. So okay, I'm comfortable with that because I have no opposition against that. I'm not coming. I'm not going back to the house. Okay, I will go back. However, whether you can be a bad person if you ask for it. I need now. Like right now I'm just broke. Right now I'm just broke. Literally broke. Yeah. I'm gonna tell them straight to their face, mi hakuna pesa na kutumia. Yeah. Weka tu ukijua I'm not sending you any money of anything. However, for the gas I owe you one. For the gas hiyo hata nimeitikia hata I have debt. And I told you I'm not going to pay. pay rent now. For the rent, you can calculate how much you agreed for this for each month. Na calculate actually kaya imeingiana yote. Okay, I really did want ilikuwa actually nilitaka sana. I did. Can I talk about something else? I need to talk about something else. In fact, I'm just tired. However, I'm again happy at the same time because I'm in a new space that I love. My own space. My own things. Anyway. Okay, where is... Oh, I have the key to the house here. I just bought what do you call it? A key. A house key. I have a house key where I live. I have a house key where I live, so I don't know what will happen. I'm not planning to go back. I've made a decision. I'm moving out. I was to move out yesterday. In fact, when was the time that I decided, okay, I'm not going to stay here any longer? Something is just telling me to just find another space and move out. Remember when I was talking about the new house? Yeah, I think that's when or even the house in Shalom. It was just some diaries back, like almost 2 weeks ago, before actually the caretaker called. Before the caretaker called. The guy thinks that the chair and the table will make me go back to... I'm like, guy, do you know that I usually don't hold any emotional attachment to anything? And that means anything. And that means anything. You're holding my things. Fine. Stay with them. Not that they don't have Nini. They don't mean anything, or even they don't like. They are not important. They are, however, if you want to do something to prove a point, yeah, don't try to compete with me. I'll be like, you want to hold my things? Fine, stay with me. And I'm out. Like, the guy will now have no... I'll tell them, liquidate all these things and pay yourself the things. You have my watch, 500 shillings. Sell all of those things and pay yourselves. Yeah. Actually, it's easier that way than if we decide to argue. I'm not going to argue. I am not going to find myself arguing with anyone about anything. I know it's a bad thing that I'm doing, however, I think I yearn for my own space. No, it was... I don't know, I made a very fast decision. In fact, a very fast one. When I decided to move out of the other house. The previous... In fact, the second former previous house in Achievers. I was like, I cannot continue this. I cannot continue with this. I think it was more of a personal space than anything else. It was again the vibe, the person that I'm living with. Anyway, okay, I'm done. Just want to sit down somewhere and just cool down, get all of the things in my mind right now off my mind, delete them. In fact, if possible, delete them, and assume that there's nothing else, that there's nothing that is happening. Yeah, I'm not going to that house to argue. What was our agreement? Gas. And what else? And I really actually use the gas. So kitu najaribu kusema, we are not going to argue. And if you want the money, sell these things. I'm not going to have a fight, neither am I going to debate with anything. Like, that's just, I'm a very bad person. I'm a very mean person. Anyway, I'm gonna fight. It seems like I'll get a new mattress, a totally new mattress, and a new table, which I've been looking for. I don't know if I talked about it, and an ergonomic chair to work on for the next few days. I can be a very mean person. Trust me, I can be a very mean person. And by that I mean a very bad person. Anyway, okay, Mungu nisamehe. No. Because I know if you can't. There's no money that I'm sending to anyone. Kuna pesa kuna natumia mtu. There's no money that I'm sending to anyone. So I'm done. I'll go to that place and tell them it's better we just leave each other with peace. However, I should agree that I'm not going to send you any money. You're holding my things. You can sell them. My mattress is 2,000. The table and chair, let's say it can add up to almost, let's say, 900. That is about 3,000 Kenyan shillings. Anything else that I've left here, you can sell it. And I'm not going to that house with a bag or any phone. I am going to that house with nothing. Yeah, nothing. So yeah, that's that. I don't have a mattress today. Now that's what my mind has pictured, and that's it. So yeah, let me end this diary here, because if I continue here, it is short of 10 or even 11 minutes. So I'll continue tomorrow. Let me go to the library and figure out what I need to do right now, because there's something that needs to be done. Okay, until tomorrow, adios.